Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a while, but I'm back, and I'm back for manga collection video because it's been a while since I made a collection video. So I feel like it's a good time to do it now. It's been almost a year, a couple months to a year. Since I have a good amount of manga, I'm not really gonna explain every series in depth. I'm just gonna give, some recommendations because I feel like that's why a lot of people watch these videos, is to get recommendations. So I'm gonna recommend some of them. I'm just gonna go past the ones I don't really like, stuff like that. So let's get right in. So first we have Akira, volumes 1 through 6. I have the box set for this, which I'll show later, but I've read the first volume of this. This is what I'm reading right now. It's really good so far. Can't wait to continue that. Vinland Saga, probably one of my favorite series of all time. I got a Thorfinn painting above there too, just sick. Yeah, it's just really cool, and it's probably one of the series I would recommend to everybody, because I feel like everybody can find enjoyment in this, unless you're into fantasy only, because this is historical fiction. So next up, we got all my Junji Ito stuff. We got Tomi Uzumaki, Gyo, Shiver, Frankenstein, Deserter, Remina, Venus in the Line Spot, and I don't know why it's this flip, but it's a Censor. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Censor. So I have read Uzumaki, Tomi, Frankenstein, and Remina. I have not read the other ones, but I really need to get back into this because, it's some great stuff. Tomi's probably my least favorite out of all of them. Uzumaki's by far my favorite. A lot of people's favorite as well, because it's just really well made. But yeah, I love horror, so yeah. And also with this stuff right here, my dog likes to eat my mail, so you might see some manga that's absolutely destroyed. So sorry about that. A trigger warning right there. But yeah. Next up, we got JoJo's. I'm right now here, and I read the first part. It was okay. I didn't really enjoy it as much as I thought I would based off all the hype, but let me know if it does get better, because I ran on the second part right here. And you know what? It starts pretty good, but I am kind of iffy about it still. I'm obviously going to keep continuing it because I heard it gets better in the later parts, but I'm not really one to skip parts. I feel like I should read the entire series because, I feel like it's way better. So yeah. Then we got Levius. This is not up to date. I believe there's a 9th volume, but this is very good. I made an entire video on this a long time ago, so if you guys want to check that out, and give me a good, I could give a really good synopsis. Synopsis? What am I saying? But yeah, I could give you, I could tell you why the series is so good, but it is just, I love it. So next up, we got Goodnight Poon Poon, probably one of the saddest series I own, and also one of my favorites in my top 5. Highly recommended if you're into depressing stuff, but just be warned. Downfall, pretty I didn't really like this one at all. So if you're gonna get something from Inio Sano, just get Goodnight Poon Poon. And also, sorry about this. Yep, my dog ate my mail once again. Next week, 20th Century Boys. Probably, I don't think it's in my top 5, but it's definitely a really good series. I feel like everyone should read. But the ending was kind of iffy for me. I didn't really like it as much as I would like, but it's overall a great series. Next up, we got Satoshi Kon's Opus. I'm pretty sure he passed away before he could make another volume, so this is technically not really a one-shot, but now it is, because he can't write more because he sadly passed away. But very good. It kind of has an ending, so I would recommend it if you just want something cool to read. Definitely breaks the fourth wall for manga paneling, I guess you could say. Next up, we got One Punch Man volumes 1 through 11, including 1 through 14, and then 15, or actually no, 1 through 15, and then 22 through, or 19 through 23. I'm missing some of the middle volumes because it's hard to find. But One Punch Man, great series. I originally did not like it, but now that I've read more of it and I reread it, it's definitely very good, and I really like it. Highly recommend it. Then we got Attack on Titan, my favorite series of all time, probably top 3 at least. But I only have 23 because I watched the anime until the final season, part 1, I think. So yeah, well, I do not really feel good about the ending, like everyone else does. I feel like it's kind of like a generic ending for a story that's so amazing. But I guess for a series this amazing, it is really hard to satisfy everybody. So that's my opinion on that. Then we got Levi, No Regrets, great spinoff. OVA, the anime is better in my opinion than this, but it's still good. Then we got Right to Girlfriend. I actually do not like this at all, because actually the first couple volumes was good, but then it kind of got repetitive and I stopped collecting it. So I'm probably going to sell it eventually, but it's whatever. Up here we got Bakemonogatari. Haven't read this yet because I'm still trying to get more, which I am. It's actually coming in the mail soon. Can't wait to start that. Sorry about the glare, but Grand Blue Dreaming, it's about scuba diving and it's a comedy. really enjoy it since I also dive. I just got my diving license like last week actually, so you know, I kind of relate to the main character a lot. So yeah, To Your Eternity. Honestly, I have not read this because I cannot find it, and I kind of lost interest in it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now. I might sell it. I might, you know, come back to it. I'm not really sure yet. Then we got The Promised Neverland. It was really good up until, like, you know, the Goldie Pond arc, like everyone said, and it kind of started going downhill. And like I think I stopped, or when it wasn't releasing volumes, I was on volume 17, and I was just gonna read it as like the volumes came out. And slowly, like after the 20th volume, like the last volume, I kind of just lost complete interest. I still read it just to finish it, but like I was just like done with the series, so I'm probably gonna sell all this anyways, so as like a one. So yeah. Next up, we got Dragon Ball Z. This is a series I definitely want to reread because, you know, it's just like a classic. And it says the complete box set too, which is I'm gonna show later as well because my box sets are all like in one area. But Dragon Ball Z, definitely, you know, classic like everyone knows. Personally, I more enjoy like a plot-driven story, kind of like 20th Century Boys or like Attack on Titan. So like the fights are good. I'm not gonna lie, though, it probably has one of the best paneling for fighting scenes, but overall, it's just like, it's not really my thing, despite me enjoying it a lot. But yeah, it's Dragon Ball Z. Then down here, we got Blame Volumes 1 and 2. I think there's 6 in total in these like big ones. I definitely need to get more. This is pretty good. Very like unique style of manga. Fist of the North Star with the hardcovers. Haven't started reading this yet, but waiting to get a bit more, waiting for it to release more, because I don't want the same thing happen with The Promised Neverland, where I collect like up to volume 17, and then as the volumes release, I kind of just lose interest, and I really don't like to do that. So I'm waiting for a bit more to come out before I start reading that. Don't Tell You to Miss Nagatoro. Don't Tell You About Miss Nagatoro is like pretty good. I don't really like the main character. I feel like she's kind of annoying, but overall it's pretty good. Kaguya-sama Love is War. I'm not collecting this anymore because I'm watching the anime instead, exclusively. So I'm just gonna leave this, maybe sell it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. And then I have the first volume of Slam Dunk. I am trying to find the full series, so if anyone is selling the entire series, I am willing to buy it because I really love the series and I really want to get into it super badly, especially because, you know, I'm not that biggest fan of basketball, but I don't know why. I just like reading the manga for basketball, just like really, you know, fun and cool. And I actually was about to buy it, but then I realized it was a scam, so I backed off that. So be careful out there, guys, if you're trying to buy manga. So next up, we got Silent Voice. This is the box set. Probably one of my favorite series of all time as well. I know I'm going to say that a lot because I just have so much good manga. But yeah, Silent Voice volumes 1 through 7. This is great. I also watched the movie. I actually watched the movie first and pick up the manga, and I still enjoy this just as much. So you can kind of pick and choose which one you want to do. The manga does go a little bit in the future and kind of resolve the story more. But overall, like both, you know, the manga and the movie are both, you know, amazing. And over here, I got the Akira art book that came with the box set, and then got some Marvel comics. To be honest, I just wanted to try out comics, but honestly, I did not really like it that much. So because it's, you know, kind of like more based off of fights and stuff. So, you know, it's whatever. So this is the overview of my first shelf, and now to the next one over here. We got One Piece. So I got volumes 1. So this is One Piece volumes 1 through 70 on my second shelf, including the short stories. I have the first 3 box sets, which I'll show later again. But yeah, I'm right now in Wano because I've been reading it online, and I did pre-order the final, or not the final, but the 4th box set. But I pre-ordered it too late because it's all out of stock now, and they didn't give it to me. So I'm kind of pissed about that. But you know what? I already read pretty much all the 4th box set on digitally, and I'm going to continue reading it digitally. So yeah, I just started Wano, and you know, my channel is kind of revolved around One Piece. I make a lot of One Piece videos, so if you guys enjoy that, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, well, I love One Piece. It's probably top 3 for sure. So yeah. Then we got Message to Adolf. I feel like this is a highly underrated series. It is so good. I don't know why people are sleeping on this. Okay, I forgot it's on this side. It's kind of like a historical fiction, and I really like the ending. Very, very good. Highly recommended if you're like into like the World War eras, because I feel like World War II is kind of like a very interesting time, and it's just, you know, very, very cool. Then we got Planet Test. I do have some, like, I spilled some Sprite on it when I was on the beach. So it's a bit, like, damaged, but I don't remember much, but I remember it was pretty good. It's from the same people who made Vinland Saga over there. If you're into, like, kind of like finding the meaning in life and, like, you know, like that philosophical stuff, then you'll probably like this. Next, we got Hellsing. I'm planning on rereading this because I didn't like it at first, but same with One Punch Man, and I reread it and it was good. So, you know, I'm going to reread that. And now my number one series of all time, we got Berserk and the deluxe editions. Oh my god, these are so beautiful. I love them. But the 10th one is coming in soon. And honestly, I cannot wait for another deluxe edition to come out. So I might just read it somehow online. I don't really know how to read online digitally without pirating it. Next, we got Blade of the Immortal volumes. This is 2, 3, but over here I have 1, 4, and 5 right here. So volumes 1 through 5 and deluxe editions haven't not started yet, of course, because it's wrapped. Because I don't want, you know, like the Promised Neverland where, you know, I'm gonna lose interest. So, you know, I'm gonna wait for more of the deluxe editions to come out. Then down here we got Vagabond volumes 1 through 12. Another amazing series. Too bad it's like on an infinite hiatus, but yeah, great series. Definitely recommend it as well. Good samurai story, and yeah, it's Vagabond. I bet you guys heard so much about it, but you know, it's all good. Then we got Blue Flag volumes 1 through 8 complete. This is a romance, very good romance, and it deals like LGBTQ stuff, which is interesting because, you know, you don't really see that very often in manga at all. So it's kind of interesting to see that in this. Ending was kind of weird. The characters like went out of character a lot, and it just kind of went all over the place. But overall, it's great series and good art too. Like this, like these covers are like, you know, very pretty. Then we got All You Need Is Kill. Another great one shot. If there's also the Edge of Tomorrow movie starring Tom Cruise, which is based off this manga, which is also good. So you guys could, you know, watch the movie or read the manga. They're both really good. Then over here we got Death Note, side story from the, you know, original series. Very good. I love Death Note, but I actually have not read this yet, so still have to, you know, get on that. And here I got Hell's Paradise, volumes 1 through 13. I am missing volumes 10. Number 9 is like on my desk, so I'm about to read that. So almost done with the series. Pretty good new gen. I'm not sure if I recommend it yet. I have to finish it first, but it's pretty good. Then we got My Hero Academia. I'm on volume 15. This is also another pretty good series. I recommend. It's pretty generic shonen, but like it's generic in like a good way. It kind of like hits the right spots. It's just kind of like, it doesn't really do anything wrong, I feel like. So it's very enjoyable. Really enjoy it. You know, can't wait to continue it. Kind of like halfway through all the volumes I have. I think 30 is the final volume, like that's out right now, but you know, they're still releasing. Then over here we got Breaker, volumes 1 through 2. It's a manhwa. It's pretty interesting from what I've read so far. But, you know, still got to get into it. Beastars 1 through 13. I think there's 17 volumes out, so I'm really lacking. These, like, volumes right here, like 9, 10, 11, 12, like this, like, kind of like arc right there was so amazing. I really, really loved it. And you know, it's probably one of my favorite arcs like in manga, so I can't wait to read more. But I kind of slowly started losing interest in it, which is sad because it's a very good series, but I know that's what happens kind of like with the Promised Neverland. So I'm just gonna wait until it all finally releases. I think there's 22 volumes like in Japan. There's only 17 out in English, so I'm gonna wait for more. Then we got Monster volumes 1 through 9. I'm on 7, as you can see, it's pulled out. And this is another amazing series from what I've read so far. Can't wait to get into it more and read more of it because it's just such a great series. From, you know, Naoki Urasawa, the one and only. Then we got Chainsaw Man volumes 1 through 10. I have read all of this. I've actually read the entire series online. Getting it all physically because it's just such a great series. It's kind of too fast paced for me, but it's still really awesome, and can't wait for the anime adaptation. That's gonna be sick. And over here we got One Piece box sets, and then the Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball box set is you know, the manga is actually inside. I do not have it out because I just don't have space for it. But to be honest, I prefer the original Dragon Ball over Dragon Ball Z, which is actually, I feel like it's kind of a weird take for some reason, even though Dragon Ball's plot is way better in the original Dragon Ball. But yeah, it's all pretty good. This is the entire shelf right here. Then if we move over here, I have the One Piece box sets, Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist, which is actually inside, because I don't have space for it. Another amazing series. Love Full Metal Alchemist. It's kind of like a classic. Everyone should read it. Probably is one of my favorite power systems in all of anime. Then we got Blade of Mortal, which I showed earlier. Akira, box set Demon Slayer, which to be honest, I'm not gonna get into it because I'm gonna make a video on this because I did say it was overrated, but I kind of changed my mind about that, and I want to make another video about this series. So yeah. And then here we got Nausicaa. I have not read this yet, but looked interesting. I love fantasy, so can't wait to get into this. Then here I got like a samurai sword. I don't even know where I got this from, but you know, Pretty cool. It's kind of fitting because it's behind the Demon Slayer. And that's all for the manga, but here I got 2 Berserk posters. Really love these posters. That's me in the back. So, but yeah, these are amazing posters. I really love it. I love them. If you're interested, let me know in the comments and I can send you a link to where I got these. They have more posters too. Not just, they have more Berserk posters, but they also have like Cowboy Bebop, which looks pretty sick. And just like different like classic series that, are just amazing. And then here we got, I got my figures, Mikasa, Eren, and Levi. Hatsune Miku, Zoro, everyone, Minato. That's actually not from a manga. It's just wolves I got from when I was on a vacation once, and they look sick, so I just put it up there. I got some Boruto, Naruto pop figures, and Star Wars. I'm not a fan of Boruto like at all, but they were gifts and they look pretty sick, so might as well put them there. So yeah, that is pretty much everything. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to get back into YouTube again. It's been too long. So yeah, see you guys next video. Peace.